MF Barbecue. Tasty, juicy, delicious ribs, brisket, and pork. Slow smoked overnight to be done fresh for you Thursdays to Sundays, right here in the South Shore area. Based out of Riverview, we are most often located at the Shell gas station at the corner of McMullen and Boyette Road. But since we are a food truck, we're mobile. Catch us at places like Flooring Master, Peter Ford, or Cigars on the Boulevard. Or even have us cater your next big event, from a graduation party to a birthday, or really just for the hell of it. Come hang out and try a special for the week, such as brisket chili or Texas Twinkies, and maybe even meet a special guest. Find us on Facebook and Google.
The Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration. Whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app, our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here to help.
I happen to be here with Aldo, who's in charge and runs the Cars and Coffee here in Waterset, which is a local phenomenon, which is kicking butt here and is a free event. He's going to tell you all about it. Hold tight.
Guys, my name is Aldo. I run the Waterset Cars and Coffee every second Saturday of the month from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We're here every second Saturday of the month at the landing in Waterset.
What's it cost, Aldo?
Nothing. Here's the only thing I'm going to ask.
There you go.
Like cool cars, cool motorcycles. It doesn't matter if it's a classic, an exotic. It doesn't matter what it is. Come here. We need cool cars and cool people. If you're cool, you got to come over here.
You're welcome here.
Second Saturday of the month. Check it out. We have the food truck. We have White Claw. We have the vendors, free coffee. We always have everything.
I love the Ackie. You know I'm a Honda guy.
Yes, yes. So check out the Acura NSXs, the Cybertruck, everything. And guys, follow us. Follow us, Waterset Cars and Coffee, in Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Waterset Cars and Coffee every second Saturday of the month, 8 to 10 a.m. Have a great day, guys.
Check them out on South Shore Live, too.
Boom.
South Shore, where the sun shines, golf carts roam, and accidents happen. But your roof, that should be the least of your worries. Steadfast Roofing brings you the best roofing systems, providing you protection even against the toughest storms.
For a roof that stands strong through anything, choose Steadfast. Get the protection you deserve. Call now for your free inspection.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Or is it good morning? I don't know.
We've been all over the world, Teo.
It's like everywhere.
We've traveled back and forth many countries. We're home in beautiful South Shore, Apollo Beach. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And thank you. It's beautiful outside. What is it outside? Like 80 degrees?
I don't know.
out?
It's nice. And I was going to bring the convertible, but then I got a couple lightning alerts. So I'm like,
Yeah, so it is hurricane season here in beautiful Apollo Beach, and we haven't had one, let's knock on wood.
For almost a year.
Yeah, for almost a year. And I am Howard the Unknown Drummer. I'm here with my friend and co-host, Captain Teo Leonard.
Wait, is it Captain or Captain?
It's Captain. You got to love AI. You can tell I'm not that extravagant with my artwork.
Well, what's funny is the artwork has been out for like a month and a half.
Oh, at least.
And we just now realized that there was a massive typo in my name,
but that's okay.
That's
I mean,
all right.
If you, as long as you didn't catch it,
I know. What does it matter?
It doesn't matter. And then, of course, we have Andre Ciapetta with us.
Yes, sir.
From Air Filter guys here in
And we
South
got some
Shore.
great guests tonight. So
We
that's
do
gonna
have
be
some
fun.
great guests.
But hey, let's go over the disclaimer
Oh,
first
boy.
because, with all the stuff that's been going on, I'm sure that something's going to slip from one of our mouths that is going to piss somebody off. So this is entertainment purposes only. Don't do as we say or do as we do, but just simply do what you want to do, but don't hold us awry if you fuck around and find out, because it's not our fault. So, and our opinions are strictly our opinions. They're not the opinions of any of the people that support us. And, we have all kinds of businesses that chime in and offer their support. We don't take any money for this. We do take some vodka. Bob from Illusion Vodka has given us a little vodka.
And also our friends over at the Slurp Club. I'm not going to lie, they hooked me up.
Oh
the
yeah,
other night.
they gave you some.
I'm not going to lie.
The other day. So the Slurp Club.
But it's
outside
soup,
of that,
guys. It's just soup.
Outside of that, we take absolutely no money, and we're very upfront about it. We're like the we're like the honest food people, not like the dishonest
correct
review people. So we're real upfront about it. But
I said to her, I don't take
entertainment
this
purposes only.
And she's like, no, this is what we do to get people to try our product. I'm like, if that's the case, but and we'll talk about it later. But go ahead, Teo.
So anyway, just don't hold us responsible if you fuck around and find out and it goes awry. So it's not our fault. So but with that, let's talk about a couple people, because we've been gone for a while, and I apologize. So we were supposed to go last week, but I got a call Friday morning at 4:00 that my mom was in ICU, and it was touch and go. So I couldn't get a flight that made sense. So I drove, and then I got back on Tuesday, and I was pretty much beat. So I apologize. So we're back together now. And then Howard and Joanne were off traipsing the world. And before that, I was off traipsing around the world. So
it's traipsing the world time.
We want to talk about, we got Gin Bud, which is cool. And I've been battling a cold, so I'm not smoking cigars. It's the first time ever someone's going to see me not smoking a cigar.
For over a year and a half.
Yeah.
Shocking, as my daughter would say.
Gin Bud, we got to thank her because she makes this stuff smell good. So normally when I am smoking cigars, you can't tell.
True.
And JD Coaching, of course, in her Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment magazine. And Cars and Coffee. We got Ali Serrano Portraits, the Flip Flop Shop, our go-to for cool flip flops and hey dudes. Pool Kings of Apollo Beach, Pure Romance by Trish. And
which is now called what, Joanne?
Find Your Passion.
Find Your Passion by Trish, which we'll have her on the
right.
show again soon. She
Same
did a
thing.
rebranding. And that's a thing that's going on in business. This show's about our local community, local businesses. We like to highlight local businesses. And a friend of mine, Andre, who's sitting to my left over here, he brought this to my attention a few weeks ago. And I think Teo can attest to this as well, because you've been here longer. Our reviews and referrals are solid reviews for referrals for people. It's not like we do them for a gift card or a 10% off discount. When you refer somebody, and even a lot of people on this show, they are just legitimate businesses that I feel very good referring, especially the new people coming to this neighborhood. And your word means a lot, Andre.
Yep.
Your word means a lot. And apparently, people reach out and say, hey, thank you. They send me messages. Thanks for referring that guy.
People reach out all the time for me on referrals. And I will be honest, I have had multiple businesses say, hey, I'm gonna give you free service and give me good reviews.
Yeah.
Not interested. Okay. I'm sorry. I love free stuff, but I'm not gonna do it. To me, it's just wrong. And the whole reason, when I started the Apollo Beach Clothes Group, I started it because I wanted a resource for the neighbors that they could trust. And it's tough being in these I'm in a networking group, and it's a small group in Apollo Beach, and I like it because everybody there I'm comfortable referring business to. But like BNI, I look and I'm like, well, I wouldn't give business to that electrician. Because I know that he upsells, or I wouldn't do it to this person because I know that they're not the best person for the job. And it's really hard. And so when
you shouldn't have to pay to play. When
we do a review, and by the way, you can sign up and you can put your business on southshorelive.us.
Yes, sir.
We got the website. We got the directory up. We're going to be adding to it. And it's free for all businesses in the Apollo Beach South Shore area. So list it. We're going to build it as a, our YouTube podcasts are going to be on there on a regular basis. as well as just businesses that we have and feature, and some local articles that we're going to add to as we move forward with it. So
We're also tied in with Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment Magazine.
yep,
And
Joanne in the box over there.
She's in the box over there. She's in the penalty box every week, except for my Monday show. She gets to lash out on that one. Unfortunately, just to let you know, she's got a bet that she'll be upholding. She'll be wearing a Beatles shirt to AJ, who's a big Beatles fan, and Joanne isn't because KC did lose. And I'm also going to jump to that real quick before I forget tonight. If you live in Tampa, you're here for a reason. And I think Baker Mayfield's here for the reason too, because the past 2 games and the beginning of the season,
Now, who's that?
he is the Tampa Bay quarterback. And if you're not feeling it, the Bucs have the fever. We're 2-0. We are in the division lead. This is a good place to be as a Buck fan. Teo lived here in town when they sucked. I think you even probably lived there, Justin, when they sucked a little bit too.
Well, actually, you know, it wasn't long when I got here. It was kind of funny because the Bucks won, and the Lightning won, like the Stanley Cup. And it was funny because my wife is from Minneapolis, so we had come from Minneapolis, and Minneapolis had lost the North Stars, and then we got the Wild. And the Wild were like in last place, and we moved to Florida, and all of a sudden we have a hockey team, which makes no sense, right? You know, Minnesota doesn't have a hockey team, and Florida did. So it was kind of funny. So
can I get back on maybe the referral thing?
Yeah,
I wanna
sure.
bring
Back to
one
that.
thing. So one thing as well, I'm a big believer of I scratch your back, you scratch my back. And we are all business owners in here.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Every single one of us. And we are referring pretty much consistently the same people every week we do the show. We're sharing their stuff on our social medias.
We're supporting.
We're supporting. We expect that back, though.
It'd be nice to get a little support.
We expect that back.
Well, not really expect, but we would appreciate it.
No, I do.
Okay.
I do. There's no reason for me to waste my time referring people if I'm not getting it back.
I think,
that's my take.
I
and that's
think
my
at least
personal
there needs
take.
to be a mention. You know,
know?
I do
Yeah.
web stuff, and it's kind of funny because at one point in time, I got out of we did computer repair and other stuff, and I got rid of that business, right? And I gave that business to various people, and it surprised me. I mean, I gave them a couple $100,000 worth of business. Right?
Where'd it go?
I mean, a couple $100,000, and they turn around. And then they're referring a competitor that I know.
That's what I'm talking about.
That I know that does not do a good job.
That's not even etiquette. At that
they
point,
charge
you know?
more. They do less. And it was like a big fuck you.
Yes.
And I'm like, you know, just because they're in a BNI group or something. And that stuff kind of irritates me. I'm blessed in that I don't actually know 90% of my customers. You know,
virtual world we live in. We can make money from home.
You know, I have customers from all over the world, and I have customers going back 30 years, you know, 1993, 94. And I'm blessed with that. So 32 years, I guess. So
That's our chat.
I'm blessed with that. And on the fundraising side, it's that's my focus, but I at least like to get a mention.
Yes, it's a moral compass.
An attaboy doesn't hurt.
An
attaboy. Dangerfield said it the best.
And I'm gonna
one of these.
We saw something the other day. You and I talked about. And we're not going to go there.
Yeah.
I want to make it clear we're not going to go there.
Yep.
But there were a couple people that did a lot for somebody, right?
Yep.
A ton.
More than anyone.
More than anybody. And they went the distance. And then the person that they helped referred somebody else.
Nice.
And Andre and I looked and said, "Are you freaking kidding me?"
Yep. That character there.
Why would you do that when this person did everything for you?
Mm-hmm.
And people wonder why people don't want to get involved and help.
Yep.
I think that's a key point. And that actually was going to be kind of our intro. Was we were going to talk about social media.
Yep.
And the effect that people have, and they're like two different people.
Yep.
And
you have your social media asshole side of you, and then you have your I met you in person, this is me you.
Yeah.
And most of the time they shouldn't cross paths. But when they start crossing paths and going over the line and getting involved in other people's businesses and jumping on every post and being a jerk, at that point you don't know what to think anymore.
Right.
Yep.
And it's kind of
It's an obsession now.
Yeah.
It's like start a fight with me now.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say one thing, and this is going to probably touch a lot of people.
Really?
People need to be more like Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Well, he speaks his mind, and I believe he was probably the same type of person in person.
So I'm
than
going
on
to tell
social
you
media.
that I was not. I was never a fan of Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens, etc. Now I watch their stuff.
Sure.
I always got a kick out of the debate and thinking to myself how much they have to prepare to have all this information and how brilliant they are because, and I saw him lose 3 or 4 debates. And every time he lost a debate, he lost it gracefully. He goes,
Yeah.
I don't have a response for that.
There you go.
Very candidly. Yeah.
He goes, kudos to you. I don't have a response. Instead of fighting or arguing or
What
stomping
about
his feet
you,
and walking
dickhead?
away,
It's
he's like,
really?
that's you have a valid point. I don't have a response for that.
Yeah.
But what I can tell you is my attitude is my belief is this, and it had to dealing with other Republicans or other people that were condoning that behavior. And I always thought he was unbelievably gracious,
Cordial
in his responses.
Yep.
I don't have that. I would have just said F you.
And most of us don't.
Man, when the people
You
are
know?
screaming at him, I would have said, fuck off, dude. I mean, sorry, but that's just me.
I equate this. I'm 57. This is probably the
Youngster.
RFK of our lifetime assassination.
JFK. Yeah.
His brother. JFK was president. He was running for president. And just the idea that we got to see something like this in live media, live time, in our faces over and over again, we should be way beyond this.
Yep.
All of us. I mean, whether you're left, right, center, black, Chinese, white, Jewish, we all want to live. It's just like
we have created this, and I go back and I really believe it's the pussification of America. I don't know of a better way to put it. You know, when I did wrong, I got my ass handed to me by my father. I mean, my father, man, that 3-inch wide patent leather belt, man, talk about and would he whip you on the butt?
When you heard the belt come off, you were scared,
dude. And then
you heard it,
and he would get it right below the butt cheek, right? So you couldn't sit. You had those welts. And my father, my family had a 2-for-1 program. Any of my teachers or neighbors, etc., if I mouthed off to them, they could paddle me.
okay.
My mom did vacuum cleaner attachments, by the way.
Oh, no
dude.
shit.
Oh, dude. So
Old school plastic.
So I got paddled. But then when I got home, I got 2-for-1. So it started with 2-for-1. So when I got in trouble at school, I got paddled like 5 times. So I got 10 swats when I got home.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I got paddled in school too.
And at 6-to-1, I learned.
That was it.
Yep, at 6-to-1 in junior high school, I set the school record for getting paddled the most times.
There you go.
And I can honestly say I deserved every single one,
meeting,
except one. There was one when I was not at fault, but because of my history of being at fault,
guilt by association, but of yourself.
I was guilty.
Right,
and it was a very few time. And my friend Julie actually came home, and she's a friend of mine on Facebook, and she like called her parents. She's like, "It's not fair. He got in trouble, and for once he didn't do it." And they called my parents, and of course, I had just finished getting my butt whacked, and they're like, "Well, you're off the hook. Sorry, but you probably did something else that deserved it." But no, we stopped. We started giving participation trophies, and we've stopped penalizing bad behavior and everything else.
I want to bring something else
just
up
gone down there.
If this was 1987 or 92 and America blew up a drug ship, we'd all be like, America!
Oh,
yeah, go get the bag. Now the other guys, now it's like, I really feel bad for the guys on the ship. They're just doing a job.
I know.
Like, their job is killing 600,000 people in the next 5 months. No. Their boat, you shouldn't have used that bomb because it could have hurt a dolphin. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I know.
That's the pussification. We blew the shit out. I mean, we've got we got toys.
Oh,
America's got some badass weapons. You know, we haven't even touched the sound weapons yet.
Yeah.
But with that, real quick, we've got Cam Weeding, the Weeding lady, with us.
She's been here patiently And after she sweated her butt off on Sunday cleaning up my front garden, and it looks phenomenal.
We're going to
Thank
take a
you.
break. And then after that, we're going to talk about Cam. She's going to tell you about our local business. We got out what we wanted to get out. Hats off to Charlie. And, after that, we got Justin Brusa with us. So,
And really short commercial break.
yep. All right. Well, we have proof that Justin is the right guy for the job. Under 2
I
minutes.
know, man. Talk about fast drink delivery service.
We'll get to that in a few, but I mean,
I'm ready for
he
that.
gets a 5-star Google on that one, man.
Absolutely.
Yelp,
Maybe
too.
a Yelp. You're going to get like 5 Yelps
so
tonight.
real quick, I want to touch on this. So all these people were bad-mouthing Charlie Kirk. And people have attacked the various businesses and stuff that, celebrated Charlie's death.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So when we didn't want to get vaccinated or we wanted to do that, we had all these people attack our businesses on that aspect. And Google left all those reviews. They didn't censor any of those reviews. Google and Yelp have removed all the 1-star reviews of all the people that have reported.
They got slammed for COVID.
No, well, the people that got that celebrated Charlie Kirk's death, like the Boulevard Cafe down in Sarasota.
Okay.
Micah England is the chef, and she made a bunch of just vile comments about how Charlie Kirk deserved to die and that it was a great thing and all that kind of stuff. So obviously people left the Boulevard Cafe bad reviews.
Of course.
Because it was disgusting. And Google has decided to remove all the 1-star reviews of all these businesses
Because of politics.
because of politics.
Okay, good.
But yet, when we got a bunch of 1-star reviews because we didn't require a mask or we made comments about like my wife getting sick from the vaccine, so I was anti-vaccine. Of course, I got a bunch of 1-star reviews, but those didn't get censored.
But here's the thing. Your opinion, it's completely unrelated to your business.
Right.
Yep.
100%.
But I'm slammed because I'm conservative.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, if you're liberal and you want to celebrate the death publicly as part of your business,
You get slammed.
you get those reviews are being censored.
I'm going to say what I always say. All businesses should be careful that they're not on the wrong side of history.
Absolutely. But I just found it odd that
My wife talking.
I have had a bad review on Yelp for years because I refused to do business with a guy who wanted me to commit a crime, by the way. What he wanted me to do was unethical. and borderline illegal. I think in essence it was illegal.
Did you report them?
I did not report them, but I refused to do business with him. So he left me negative 1-star reviews everywhere. And I responded with, hey, I appreciate your input. However,
you never offer service.
You were never a customer of mine
Right.
because what you asked me to do was illegal and immoral, and I refused to do business.
Did they keep your response up?
No, but they keep the 1-star review up.
Hmm.
And so it's funny that they're picking and choosing. If you want to celebrate Charlie Kirk's death, murder, assassination, whatever, those reviews get removed that are against you. But those of us that did the right thing,
they're keeping them up.
They're keeping them up. So it was interesting. But anyway, Cam, welcome.
Cam,
tell us about you.
welcome.
So you came and pulled a bunch of weeds. You made my front yard look awesome. And I paid for that service, by the way. And I'm paying her to do some stuff next week as well.
I want to give her an introduction here. She is an OG in the hood. She started here as one of the first entrepreneurial businesses in Waterset. You may not know this, Teo, but she was Cam the Weeding Girl on her bicycle first, and she was living in phase 2 over here, and she was knocking on people's doors saying, I will help you with your landscaping, and I do weeding. And it was just like a European girl in the 70s driving her bike here with a basket on the front. And I was waiting for the Pepperidge Farm guy, and I was waiting for, the Thomas's English muffin people. This was like beautiful. And then she grew her business, and now 5 years later,
she's the weeding lady.
She's Cam the Weeding Lady, and she's got a great local service. She's growing her business. And Cam, introduce yourself and tell everyone a little bit about you and where you're from.
Of course. So my actual name is Camila Daguerre.
It's not Cam.
It's not Cam Weeding, but
Spanish. You Spanish?
Yeah, I'm Argentinian.
Nice,
actually,
nice.
I'm
There
from
you go.
Argentina. I moved here around December 2018.
Okay.
Started doing this as self-employed in 2019.
Uh-huh.
And actually, I started walking. I didn't even own a bike.
Oh, shit.
Really?
And I didn't even have gloves.
So were your parents here? Or
I
your
got
husband here or
fingers.
what? Yeah, because she had like the fall, and she's got the vest. She's
upgraded now.
Vest and the whole deal.
Now she's legit.
So did your parent? How'd you end up? Did your parents come here? I don't know how old you are, and I don't
Here.
want to assume anything. So
Here. So here's
Yeah.
the vest that we got.
Turn
Right
around, let
there.
everyone know, let everyone
Yep.
see that you're legit.
There you go. We got
Staff.
the logo right there for the
oh,
staff
the
now.
weeding lady staff. Oh, that's
We're
cool.
actually
I didn't
currently
know.
hiring.
Awesome.
Okay.
Oh, wait, she's currently
Currently hiring in this horrible business environment. How's that tell you
Oh.
guys? Oh, geez. And we want to thank the makers of that wonderful
Of course.
the wonderful vest for her. And
Thank you, Howard.
no worries. And
Oh, did you make that? Yeah.
and Cam, I've always supported Cam. I've always, every person I've sent her to over the past 5-7 years, whatever, they say she does a great job. And I said, you should come up here, tell people what you do. Our customers are our customers too, and your customers, and we all work here, and tell people what service you provide and what you can do for them.
100%. So not only we started with weeding and trimming, because I saw a bunch of people that either they worked too much and or they ended up with HOA violations, whatever the reason, they
The
needed
letter.
help.
Oh yeah.
You
No
moved to the
ladder.
right state for that, Florida. I'll tell
Sure
you.
did. Right neighborhood too.
Oh man.
So right now we're providing weeding, trimming, mulching, pretty much anything related to plant beds.
Okay.
And the most important part is that not only we don't do grass, right, but we offer monthly services for anything related to plant beds. So you pay a fixed price for the whole year. You never have to weed weeds again. You just have someone else do it for you.
Nice.
Oh,
There you go.
Nice.
You
So-
never see that letter again.
So I put in after the hurricane. I flooded. My yard was waist deep in the bay.
The bay was
And,
way deep in your yard.
Yeah. So I replaced all the grass, and then I've started to do stuff, and I looked at that front bed, and with my autoimmune and my lupus and everything, I'm like, hey Howard, I need Cam's number.
Hey.
And she's like, couple weeks, she goes, okay, here's the price. I'm like, done.
Done.
I'm
Yeah.
like, just done.
Yeah.
And I wasn't feeling well, so I'm like laying down, and all of a sudden my dog starts going nuts, and I'm like, what's up? And I'm like, oh, there's a message from Cam. And so she was out there and she pulled all those weeds, and she had to remove trees. There were literally trees growing in the shrubs, And then
she's taking trees out for me too.
Oh, and she's coming back to do the rest of the front and all that kind of stuff. And I couldn't be happier. And it's like, you know, I have so I have Rebecca, formerly of Zuzak, who like trims the trees, and you know, she did my side and she did like the main landscaping stuff. But there's a need for somebody to come and just do the weeds.
Nobody does everything.
And
not
and
even
with the rain, and the rain is so brutal.
You know what's the
Every
most?
time I walk around and spray with Roundup,
it's
stuff,
funny.
It still comes back.
I talk with other landscapers that they
5-day
mainly do
guarantee.
lawn, and they're like, I don't fucking want to do that. I don't care how much you pay me. Sorry, the language, but they're like,
No.
I'm not going to do that. And like, you offer high pay, they're like, I'm not showing up. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
You know, Roundup lasts 5 days.
Oh yeah.
They knock the shit out of them. You come back to about, you know, a week later, like, hey, how you been? It's like, didn't I kill you? You sure almost did.
Yep. Well, it's like WD-40. You know how long WD-40 lasts?
40 days.
40 days.
Yeah.
It's water displacement, 40 days.
Yeah.
It's all a short-term thing.
You know? So,
But she pulls the roots. So I was like amazed. I mean, she filled up my whole
buckets.
Yeah, the whole thing on there.
Argentina is where you're from?
Argentinian, yes, from Buenos Aires, the capital.
2018 you came here?
Yes.
So how'd you end up here?
So actually, on my dad's side of the family, they moved here when Watershed was just being built.
Okay.
On one of the first phases.
What grade were you in?
I was.
Were you out of high school?
Yeah, I was still in high school, and I
Okay.
wanted to come here, but I was going to, high school. They were like, okay, graduate first, and then you're coming here. So pretty
Okay.
much, I turned 18 on November 3rd. I graduated around December 8th. It was a little bit before that, but then we had, the graduation, the last parties and all of that. A day and a half later, I was taking a plane here.
Cool.
They were like, you're
All
not
day
going
long.
to the after party? I said, hell no, I'm moving.
Just
Like, I'm done with this.
Just another reason why this country is the best country in the
It
world.
is, isn't it?
Because she came from another country, and she's a young entrepreneur here
Who
locally,
took the initiative? And by the way,
Took the
I will say,
initiative.
she took the initiative,
and is hiring.
and she's
And is
hiring,
hiring.
and she makes an effort to speak our language and assimilate into our neighborhood.
Well, I started speaking English when I was 2 to 4 years old, though.
Doesn't matter,
But,
though.
but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
You-
matter.
you-
100%.
I would have never known. I can tell you have a slight accent, but I
Brooklyn.
would have never known. Yeah, I'm like, I didn't realize. I was like, did you come from another country or not? I can't
Yeah.
figure out the accent or not.
There you go.
So yeah.
Yeah, good.
So,
Thank
Cam,
you.
if they want to reach out to you, tell people how they can reach out to you.
100%. So they can reach us out at The Wedding Lady Florida on Facebook. We have our own website too with The Wedding Lady, with the GoDaddy website. That's the one that we have right now. They can reach us via email, thewedingladyflorida@gmail.com, or the phone number 813-613-9181.
Thank you, Cam.
Any
And-
questions?
And it's super easy because you send it. I actually paid in cash, but you send an invoice and then we.
So
can pay
yeah,
with
we
Cash
manage all
App
the
or
invoices
whatever, yeah.
professionally through QuickBooks. Everything is itemized, so you see where everything goes. And depending on the project, I give you the options to either come on my own or bring a whole team.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, Cam?
Or you can just call Howard.
Or you can call
Oh, yeah.
Kim or Andre,
Yeah.
and they will give you her
And
number.
we're not gonna
I'll have
refer you
get
to
her number.
someone
I
else,
just,
don't
I just
worry.
messaged on Facebook.
Yeah.
I just messaged. I'm just like, hey, how busy are you? She goes, I'm pretty busy. It'll be a couple weeks. I'm like, okay.
That but again, that's what happens when you find someone terrific. They get
You
real
know,
busy.
If they can be there in 2 hours, red flag.
yeah.
Unless there was like a cancellation.
Or they're in the
Or it's
business.
lunch break.
There's a lot of business, like our guys, South Shore Cleaning and Supply. And I'm like, this isn't a cheap pop, but it's gonna be one. If there's an emergency, we can be there in like 30 minutes, 5 minutes. We work this neighborhood. If anything, I'll jump back into my Captain Electra suit and pull out a portable machine and get some puke out of someone's out of the. And what do I charge them usually? Nothing.
You guys, after the hurricane, you guys were there within minutes almost
There you go.
to start sucking the water out because I couldn't get an answer from my insurance whether or not I could rip the carpet out or not.
And Justin made me a sticker, and it was awesome. What was it? We suck good. South Shore
Yeah.
Cleaning and Supply. We suck well.
So,
Yeah.
so anyway, Cam, before we go to the commercial real quick, anything
course.
you want to add on your services? Anything you want to say about the
So
community? Or
not
or
only
anything?
we're doing like just one-time cleanups or monthly weeding or monthly services, but we currently expanded and we are doing landscaping projects with full renovations. And we
Okay.
offer before and after pictures. We let you get into the project, choose the plants with us. We actually give you a 3D of how it's going to look before we do it,
Andre,
that you can see and edit with us before
Colleen
we start.
Ann is asking to put her information on the Andalusia page. Can you do that? Because
She's a member.
no, her.
Oh, Cam, absolutely.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
thing is that there's certain pages that
Yeah.
obviously that we're not
Sure.
privy to, and if you feel comfortable that she can do the job, let's get her some work.
Yes.
100%. And if you're selling your house, you can call us too.
Clean
We
it
will
up.
do a priority list and we will put you as soon as possible. Get it done.
Well, everyone, that's Cam, the weeding lady, homegrown here in Waterset, South Shore,
Yes.
beautiful Apollo Beach. And if you'd like to have your business come on the show, we'd love to have you on and try your services as well. So, Cam, thanks for being a part of the neighborhood.
course.
Thanks for being my friend, most of all.
Yes.
And keep doing what you
Thank you.
do. A great job.
Thank you.
And don't be a shitty person today.
You got it.
She was one of the first people to buy one of our shirts.
All right.
So,
100%.
Cam, we're going to commercial. Say goodbye to Joanne.
Cool. All right.
The Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration, whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app. Our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today.
Everybody, this is Howard from South Shore Live, and we've got these fantastic shirts available at the Co-op at Apollo Beach. My slogan, good morning, don't be a shitty person, along with a fantastic logo in the back. We've got 5 or 6 different types, all different colors, and we're keeping it simple. Buy them at the local Co-op, and messages will tell you how to get them. Thanks, everyone. Good morning, don't be a shitty person.
South Shore, where the sun shines, golf carts roam, and accidents happen. But your roof, that should be the least of your worries. Steadfast Roofing brings you the best roofing systems, providing you protection even against the toughest storms.
For a roof that stands strong through anything, choose Steadfast.
Hey, we're back, everybody, and I'm here with my MMA partner, Justin Brusa. We worked out for many years together, and he'll tell you that I got the figure 4 down. And I'm here with Andre Ciapetta, of course, and of course, Captain Teo Leonard here. So we are live in beautiful Apollo Beach here. We're spotlighting some local businesses. We just had Cam, the weeding lady, here, and she's still in the studio. So if you have any questions for her, reach out. And I have to tell you, I've hired her for many years, and she actually does fixing up of Howard's work. So if you could take that in consideration, I brainstormed an idea, and she made it happen with me. So she does great work. And again, she's local, and that's what the show is all about. Justin's local. He's been a friend of mine since you moved in. Essentially, you're walking down the street. I guess we bumped into each other. Became maybe kickball. I have no idea how we met.
Could have been really kickball days.
Could have probably
Sounds
kickball.
right.
And hell, we've been friends for years. He's helped my business out when he wasn't an entrepreneur. Now he's on his own venture, and it's a really exciting venture. When he told me about it, within 5 minutes, I reached right out to him. I said, "Dude, this is perfect for the neighborhood. This is exactly what should be here, because if it's not going to make it here, it's not going to make it anywhere." So tell everybody about your business.
Yeah, thank you. So I had recently launched Barrel Craft Collective, and it's a mobile pop-up bar, and I'm located right here in Waterset, and it's a small footprint. It's only a 5x8 trailer, has 9 taps on it, and we're able to tap pretty much anything on it. So I can do custom cocktails, mocktails. I specifically partner with local breweries around town. I have a big sort of focus on local craft, fresh. I don't use any store-bought mixers. I'm pressing my own juices, making my own syrups, things like that. And
you're
sort
going
of
the whole business.
I'm going to defer this conversation now to the in-house. Trying to think of the ombudsman is the word where I come from, and this would be Captain Teo's.
This would be like my perfect party place.
Yeah, yeah. So that being said, I will defer this to Teo, asking all the questions you've ever wanted to know.
Man.
But first of all, before I forget, what is the logo of Apollo Beach? It is a
drinking village with a boating problem.
There you go.
That's perfect.
So that being said, you
So
pretty
you
much
here in
dropped.
Waterset?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been here for about 10 years.
Okay. And so you built this trailer?
Yes.
Okay. So does it have seats and stuff around it, or
Nope.
is it just the alcohol bar area so you can park it in a driveway or a tailgating event?
Correct. So you'll access it from the outside. So
Okay.
it's like an enclosed trailer, think about, but then it's, it has a little sort of vintage flair with it, with like this herringbone backsplash,
Some
gold
wood look to
accents
it.
We have
wood
pictures of it. I
looks.
think we're going to bring them up.
So aesthetically, it has sort of a nice
Oh,
vintage
nice.
sort of vibe.
Okay.
But yeah, so you walk right up to the outside with the taps. And then on the inside is where you have the refrigeration system, the CO2 tanks,
Okay.
everything else. So everything pours out.
And so you got
Um,
9. So you got 9 kegs.
Yep.
Damn.
So like Magic Hat number 9,
We could do that. Yes.
or are you doing all like microbrewer, like the foo cherry,
Keystone.
peach?
Yeah. So a big
So-
focus is like there are plenty mobile bars around doing your regular
Coors Light.
Coors Lights and Jack and Coke type things, and I've been a fan of the craft drinks in general,
Yeah,
craft
you-
breweries.
yeah.
So how about the
bourbon,
smoked old
look-
fashioned? So I'm a cigar guy.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
And this is like one of the rarest times ever I'm not smoking a cigar on the air because I'm there.
So he'll drink
dude.
a smoke drink.
Oh, it's up on the
So-
screen. Look at
So
that.
I'm not an old fashioned fan, but dude, a smoked old
Beautiful. I
I'm
love
all
that.
over. I'm like in love with. I'm like, okay, give me a little
Yes.
smoke.
Those
and I'm
copper
all
fenders
over
Smoked
that.
old
too?
fashioned is my favorite drinks. You can't go wrong.
Copper fenders?
I'm sorry.
Copper fenders on the trailer?
It's painted to look like copper.
Looks
It's
great, though.
Yeah, thank
Looks
you.
great.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Faux copper. I like the keg table thing
Yep.
there.
Has a vintage look. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, well done. Very
Okay,
well
that's
done.
cool. That's cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now,
It's been a fun project.
I'm
So were you a bartender or
willing to learn, sir.
just an alcoholic like the rest of us?
Basically, I'm a hobbyist.
Because I mean, I
We'll
used to have a
College
bar.
bartender.
So
Right.
I got in the I bartended in college, and then back when I had a different career, some friends wanted a bar, so I ended up with a bar. It's funny how that shit works out. But anyway,
Yeah, right.
now I'm just a professional drinker.
You are pretty good at it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you
Yeah.
have your own stash over there. I cleaned it
know.
up. You
There's
had like
all-
12 bottles over
Hey,
there.
Don't do that because that new AI camera will go over, and then we have to like wave to get it back. By the way, if anyone is having a problem with our camera, so we switched to this new AI platform, and so if we want to get the camera attention, we got to do this like face thing.
We're
and
not
the
Zig
camera
Heiling,
falls
everybody,
around.
dude.
Yeah,
This isn't Star Trek.
it has to bounce around.
This is-
Okay, so you're like a hobbyist alcoholic, like the rest of us,
Yeah. So
and I mean that in a cherished way. You know, it's somebody that gave the Apollo Beach Drinking Village. with
Yeah,
us.
I would say
Totally problem.
maybe 5-ish years ago, I really got into like home cocktail making mixology from home, like figuring out what to mix, making my own.
So during
cocktails.
COVID, you were just getting hammered.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, going out and paying $20 for a cocktail is great, but also I can buy everything at home, get creative,
Have
make
it
my own
shipped to your house,
syrups.
essentially.
Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, you should stock this.
That I was looking at earlier. I actually zoomed in on that when I was sitting over there.
So-
What is that? That looks delicious.
Okay,
I like
my-
a good aged rum.
So this is the best kept secret on the planet, and I'll probably
boy.
screw myself by talking about this. So I found this back when Jimmy still ran the Apollo Beach liquor store.
Yep.
And it's called Baku. For those people that, if you want to look at it, it's Baku. The 12-year rum is an incredible sipping rum, and it's like $28.
Really?
That's a
It should
steal
be
for
like
12 years.
$65.
Yeah.
Honest to God, it should cost twice as much.
You're
I buy
gonna
a
go in there. It
case
must
at a
be
time.
$47 a bottle.
Oh, I know. It's like
The one guy watching.
Everybody I turn into this, everybody I turn on to this is just absolutely falls in love with it. I buy a case at a time because nobody stocks it, but it's like the best kept secret around, and nobody carries it. But it literally should be $65 to $75 a bottle, and it's worth. And I would pay $65 to $75 a bottle. So at $30 a bottle, or 28 or whatever it is, it's an absolute steal.
What's that you're
That's
drinking?
awesome. This is I think a pipe dream I brought over today.
All
It's
right.
from California, a bourbon from California, a new-ish distillery over compared to some other ones, but they do a really good job.
What would you
It's a
think
good
about
sipper.
coming on once a month with like a new cocktail once a month?
We can definitely do something
Yeah.
like that.
I'll drink it.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll see you a month from now. For real. I mean,
What do I have? I got Old Forester over there. I got something else going on.
Yeah, Old Forester is great too. All good options.
That's an older one.
it's been aged here for at least a year.
Yeah, I'm actually building out seasonal cocktails right now for Barrel Craft. So if someone wants a
So are you
Hire
gonna do
me.
the pumpkin spice pot?
I have an event
God.
coming up, and I do have an event coming up, and I'm doing a
Okay,
pumpkin
no.
spice.
Tell you, the guy's got to make a living, dude.
Hey, it's
Even
what
the bad
someone
guy's
wanted.
gotta
It
lose.
was requested.
Okay.
It's a sparkling like prosecco with it's a
Okay.
pumpkin spice spritz, so it's gonna be
So
light
it's like a
fall
girl's
flavored.
drink. So
With a
that's
little
okay.
twist, it'll be fantastic
Yes.
for the ladies.
We cater for anyone, all right. Whatever someone wants, I can make a drink that'll fit the vibe.
Anybody that knows me knows I'm like teasing. I gotta
Yeah, of
just
course.
rub it in on that.
Yep.
Because I'll be the first to like grab a pumpkin spice triple latte or something. No, I won't. But
Yeah, Colleen, everyone did get hammered during COVID. My consumption of my treat went up at least 3 times.
Colleen, get with me because your shirt is like on my couch and has been for like 3 months or 4 months. Before I went to Switzerland.
He's like, I'll take it to her. I'm leaving in 3 days.
Well,
I'm like,
and I had
good
to
luck.
I had to wash it because it smelled like cigar smoke because it was in my car.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah.
But he didn't forget. It's just not done.
Yeah. We had to wash it.
So what do you do, like an hourly rate? Do you do a drink rate? How's that work?
So there's a few packages that I sort of put together as starting points, but a lot of it's really custom because it just matters on so much. How many people? What type of drinks do you want? Are we just tapping beer or
What's
wine?
the
Are we
average
making-
party size, or what's a good party size for someone to? I mean, for 2 people to have you at the house is a little extreme. I mean, take the money. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I mean, what is it makes sense for somebody to say, I don't feel like bartending tonight. We're gonna have 25 people here. Let me call him in. What's the number you think?
I feel a big portion of my business is going to be between like 50 and 100 people. So it is a little bit larger events. I'm doing weddings. I'm doing big
Okay.
milestone parties. But I have some of the neighbors.
Easter's coming.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. But it's not just
Thanksgiving.
that. Like, we can't
Dude,
do
our
smart.
Thanksgiving is freaking
Yeah.
60 to 100 people.
Yeah. Sports games, things like that they can be
Coming,
big
right?
thing, block
Yeah, man.
parties.
Oh, yeah.
But even for kids' birthday parties, we're doing a kids'
Okay.
birthday party in Waterset coming up, where I'm doing like 2 special Halloween themed mocktails that are gonna be fun for the kids, and then something for the adults. So you can really, the options are out there.
No Halloween.
I just came up with an incredible idea, and Joanne knows what it is.
Anymore. No one comes to my house anymore.
I need an ice cream weed truck. And, and then I can pull into parties, get everyone stoned, and then after that for the kids, what I'll do is I'll make them a mock joint. This is great.
I don't mean to cut you off, but mentioning of that, a buddy of mine has a Hop State Brewing down in Tampa, and they have just recently put on a THC infused seltzer, which we're talking about getting that in kegs. I can tap that for different things as well.
I can infuse it
So
for
it's-
you, young man.
Yeah.
You just
It's becoming more popular. It's
It is.
becoming
Yep.
more mainstream.
Well, you think about it, people were putting protein in their shakes in the 80s and 90s, and now, it's just protein.
Now Starbucks has protein powder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's one of those things, and I'm all for it. So that's a terrific idea, and this was just spawned out of just a hobby going awry, huh?
Yeah, for the most part.
And
Yeah.
you said I don't want my 9 to 5 anymore.
So what's your day job? So you still have a day job, or
So
you doing-
actually, just about a year. I was I was with PricewaterhouseCoopers for
Okay.
almost a decade. About 9 years, I was with them. There was some changes in the organization. I actually got laid off. And then that was about a year ago, and I took some time and I figured out what I want to do. And in the meantime, I've been doing some like substitute teaching. I've been basically
So that will cause you to
bootstrapping.
drink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was
teaching
figuring
will-
out
yeah.
whatever I can do to bootstrap this idea that I had. So when that opportunity happened where I lost my regular 9 to 5, I was like, all right, well, let me hustle, let me grind, let me see what I can collect and save and then get something off. And here we are.
Cool. Congratulations.
Well, welcome
Thank
to
you.
the show. We hope that you come back monthly to spotlight one of your drinks. We have a willing participant, and usually we'll have more than one. And
let us know. Get us your info because we'll put you on SouthShoreLive.us on the website for the directory. And anything we can do to help you, we're happy to.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good.
So-
I'll definitely share some info. And if anyone is looking for me, I can easily say Facebook is Barrel Craft Collective. Go ahead and check me out there.
follow him right now because you never know when you're going to need his services.
Yep.
And
Are
Cam
you
too.
Are you in my closed group? The Apollo Beach closed group?
I actually need to double check. I can't
You,
recall.
you should, because on
I'll find
Tuesdays you
out.
can post your ad.
Perfect. That's good.
So
You know,
I'll
that's a
double
great segue for another minute. Can people please listen to the rules in these pages? It's really not that hard.
So when I created this, and so the funny thing is there was an Apollo Beach group originally that was owned by a realtor and her dog. Honest to God, the other admin was a dog. And she did absolutely nothing. And it was so bad just the posts were out of control.
I got thrown out of that group. I showed you.
So people are like, Teo,
dog threw
why
you
don't you
out.
make
Open
you
group.
have more friends than anybody in this area. So and you've been around more than anybody. So why don't you create the Apollo Beach group? And so we created the closed group. And part of the reason why we did the closed group was back in the early days, there was either an open group or a closed group. And in Facebook, in an open group, any of your friends could see your post or comments.
Correct.
But they couldn't see the other part of it.
Because they weren't part of the group.
Because they're not part of the group. So all these people are like, what in the hell are you talking about?
Out of context.
And they're like, oh, it's in the group and it's all that. And you're like, what the hell? So we created the closed group. So then all the information was there. And then all the people got upset. And so when I created it, I said, all right, guys, I have a big head. That's why I drive a convertible. So my head fits in my car. But I want this to be your group. And so I put up for vote all the rules. Okay. And everyone created the rules. I did not create the rules.
Yep.
All these people are like, oh, you're a fucking Nazi and you do this and do. I'm like, whoa,
It's
whoa, whoa.
true.
They were not my rules. I put down, and by the way, I think a Jewish person is probably the least person to be
I've been called a Nazi.
Okay.
I'm proud Jew.
Okay. We're like, we're bacon loving Jews. We're not good. My rabbi
I'm not a
turns
kappa,
over,
but I'm not walking you to the oven. I'm a Jew.
But so anyway, they get all upset, but it's the rules we created and they go, what day? Well, we should do ads on Tuesdays and only if you're active. Because there's all these people that show up and just post their ad.
their ad.
And as an admin, it's really cool because
Only if you're active.
so I removed, I deleted like 18
Same.
people today.
Same,
I booted like 18 people. And we've been booting people all week because they post ads every day. And we're like, guys,
stop it.
We don't put up with this BS so that you get free advertising.
How much do you get paid for this, Teo?
0.
Andre, how many?
Okay, hold on. No. Wait, I need to say there have been a couple perks of being the admin.
Which are?
If my wife is not feeling well,
okay,
I do get a reservation at Circles so that I don't have to wait for a table.
Okay.
So I can call ahead and they'll put my name.
You're
on
the mayor,
list.
damn it.
I get that benefit at Circles. I don't ask for free food. But I do get the ability to have a reservation, and I don't abuse it. It's only when my wife is having a real bad chemo day and we want to go to Circles.
It's fair.
I'll call Natalie or Vic and say, "Can you save me a table?"
Yeah, but that's a relationship over the years, over the owners you've had.
An hour or two.
Yeah.
But I want to be up front.
Okay.
Okay. Latitudes. I'll get a little pull on a reservation.
You have frequent these places and brought them many years of business.
But I do give a lot of business. So
Yes.
I get benefit, but I don't get free food. I don't get free meals. I don't get free.
You get the benefit of the doubt.
I don't get all this stuff for free.
You get a table if they can't find one.
I get a little perk. So there are some perks on that. And some people have helped out when I asked for some service, of which I fully expected to pay, and people are like, "We really appreciate what you do, and this one's on us."
But on a day-to-day
But they
basis,
also know that I'm sick and my wife's sick, and so they that. But on a day-to-day basis,
we
get
field-
nothing, and we ask for nothing.
and we field so much garbage.
Oh my God, the amount of posts, and people don't realize this. When people want to get in a battle on the group,
oh boy,
they don't realize that I get all these calls. It was like the stuff where the people called out Knights and said it was Knights air conditioning.
Garbage,
that
100%
fake
garbage.
review. And I'm like, I know it's not Knights, and they're like, well, what's your big deal? I'm like, my big deal is I got 40 freaking phone calls because everyone knows me and they know that I'm approachable. And so they're like, hey, this can't be true. This can't be true. This can't be true. And they don't realize it. We're dealing with our own stuff. So,
but not just that, the venom that comes across too.
Oh, dude, it's out of control. It's like the deal we got with the other person that I have to deal with because I got some screenshots and they want to know why they've been removed and taking pictures of other admins at dinner and posting about it is not cool. And I don't care if it happened in the group or out of the group. It's still like a stalking thing.
If you did that to my kids off a group, you'd be arrested.
I'd shoot somebody. But the group thing. So the rules were created by other members. Okay. The admins did not. The only ones the admins did was be respectful of law enforcement and first responders. And at the time, and Obama was president at the time. So this was like, and if you're going to be disrespectful to the president, even though I think he's a prick, don't be disrespectful. And
there's a time and a place. This isn't the place or the time.
When I created it, Obama was still president, right?
Oh boy.
And I created that rule because I think that that person deserves respect. Now, Biden, obviously, I feel
a lower respect level. But he was the president of the United States. He was our propped up figurehead. I'll say it for you.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, these opinions are not stressed by any of our guests.
These are my opinions.
These are Teo's opinions, and I concur with him on this one.
So, but when we created the group, we made the rules based on what the people in the group wanted. We have like 30-some thousand followers between the groups. I know my Sarasota Foodies group, I think I have 35,000 followers. And that's been a problem this week because the Boulevard Cafe, which is in Sarasota, openly slammed Charlie Kirk and blamed Charlie Kirk for Charlie
How many
Kirk's
notifications did you get on that? 100? 200?
So, in fact, to the point where I did a post and I said, if anybody is openly celebrating the murder and that hatred,
I saw that.
You're going to remove. Yeah, you're in my group on that one. Yep. And people are like, so then anybody that supports Trump is evil because that spreads hatred and that's racist. And I'm like, it's not. And you guys are missing the point. In the end, I end up deleting the post. But the drama these keyboard warriors want to have is out of control.
And then you see them at Publix and like, hey, how's it going?
Because they want to say that shit to my face.
No, not at all.
No,
not at all.
No.
And the funny thing is that,
and I welcome it. And I'm just an old fat guy. Yeah, I played football and I was, I used to be buff and everything else. But
come on, Teo. You're a big dude still.
I'm not who I am.
I still wouldn't want to mess with you.
We got the MMA team here. Let's grapple them up. We got this.
I used to laugh. Back in the day when I was in great shape, my friends were like, dude, I want to be in a bar fight with you.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want to be in a
Yep.
bar fight with me. And they're like, why not? I go, because look, dude, I'm 6'5", 280 pounds. I have a black belt in Kempo karate. If someone wants to be in a bar fight with me, if someone's going to pick a fight with me, A, they got a gun.
They have to.
I don't want to fight them. B, they got a knife. I don't want to fight them.
Don't need that either.
C, they're really fucking good. I don't want to fight them.
I'm not looking for an ass kicking.
Okay. D, they're mentally insane. I don't want to fight them. Any way I see it, if you want to pick a fight with me, I don't want to fight you. I mean, I'm not Chris Silvio with the wrestling deal, which by the way, okay, so Chris, I was totally anti-wrestling and Chris invited me to an event.
Hold on. I dragged Teo to an event. Let's get there.
And I found out afterwards I could have smoked cigars there. So that was frustrating. But anyway, so Friday night, I'm going to go. If anyone wants to be my date,
there you go.
I'm open for a date because Stacy will be in bed. It's 7 o'clock.
Going.
It's at Bullfrog Creek Brewing in Valrico, which I think is like Bell Shoals and Boyette. And Chris Silvio and the Death Proof Dojo,
which is fantastic, by the way.
And they're gonna have a wrestling event, and it's like bar stools and pool cues or something.
Yeah, instead of doing tables, ladders, and chairs, I think they're doing bar stools and pool cues.
Bar stools, tables, ladders, and beers.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's got to be a hell of a fun wrestling thing. I'm gonna go. Okay, so I saw Chris online.
Bring a tweezer, dude.
And I'm like, okay, when is this? And it's in our neck of the woods. So I'm going to go Friday night if I'm feeling up to it, which I should be.
I hope Dirty Diaz is there.
So Dirty Diaz was on the promo.
Oh, then he's there.
At the bar. So I think the two of them are there.
He said he's a dirty bastard.
And I think that'll be a fun event. And by the way, if you're not into this wrestling thing, which I wasn't, it is a hoot. And I got to tell you, kudos to these guys, because I always thought that mat was like soft.
Oh no!
When you're there, it's like wires with sheets of plywood.
It has
these guys.
It has an inch of memory foam and tarp.
Dude, there's more padding in my 50-year-old Mercedes seat,
true.
Which is original. Which, by the way, when I'm sitting on it, I feel the spring coming in my butt now.
And you're going to keep it that way, aren't you? No.
I'm not actually. I decided. So right is I'm gonna have them redo the seats, even though they look fine. I need a little extra padding. So I'm gonna have them redo.
We want to shout some people out who've been watching the show.
Yeah.
Colleen, Jesse. Colleen's been watching the show all night.
Colleen always watches.
Colleen, thank you.
We appreciate that
I
support.
can't even check on the messenger. Colleen is watching the show.
Hey,
we got a bunch of people who've been watching, and we thank you very much. Please,
yes, thank you.
Subscribe to our YouTube page. This is the best method for us now to grow our show. If you could tell your friends, if you would like your business or your organization spotlighted here, and you're legitimate, that would be great. Because if you're not legitimate, trust me, this neighborhood's going to call you out.
And by the way, I just want to say we switched. We were having issues the last couple of shows. We want to apologize about that. It was Facebook and the way that they handled things. So we switched to making YouTube our main platform,
which is a better platform,
which is better
opinion.
And open.
Yeah.
And then we're sharing it to Facebook. So feel free to like and subscribe to YouTube. Check us out on southshorelive.us, our website. We'll get this updated shortly. And if you want your business featured, just send us a note. We're happy to have you guys on the air. We have a calendar of future events, and everything's good to go. By the way, November 8th is the Veterans Day Parade in Ruskin. And some dignitary will be on the back of my car because I'm going to be driving car number 2.
Very cool.
In the parade. They wanted some convertibles. So
we have lots of messages here that
we're going to have fun.
Can't read.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't see all those. But
I need like binoculars to read them from here.
So.
Kitty Elf said, "You're awesome."
Oh, thank you.
Awesome.
I'm having a hard time. Love Cam and all her work.
There you go.
Love for the weeding lady, for my parents. She did a
Miraculous job. Magnificent job. Magnificence here.
Meticulous.
Metisticles job. Oh, no way.
Acres of land.
Oh, no way.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
remember that job? She's like, yeah.
She's like, yeah. Freak.
She still got thorns in her hands for it.
Yeah.
Also, when it, lot of wolf spiders. Also, the bar wars that you were talking
Yes,
about.
dear.
Tables, chairs, ladders, and beer. Dirty Diaz, Benji Newman, Luca Steve, the Blind Jedi, which I saw. He is literally blind and wrestles. Freaking phenomenal.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
That's impressive.
Did you ever see Jesus wrestle? That's pretty good. He just goes like this and knocks him over. I swear, watch. We'll pull it up next week, but it's the funniest thing in the world.
Is he on or off the cross?
Off the cross.
Okay.
But he does go on the third rope.
Human Wrecking Machine and more. Ace plus Tip is very own private Captain Beer.
All right. So I think VIP tickets are still available. Chris is a friend of the show. He'll come on after. Probably the crap beat out of him, but he was pretty hurt
Yeah.
on his last match. He's not
So
wrestling.
Chris, put me down for 2. Give me 2 tickets in the VIP.
That sounds like a blast.
You want to
Check that
come? Think about it.
out. I'm gonna look into it for sure.
All right.
That sounds fun.
We want to thank Justin Brusa here. Name of the company is.
Barrel Craft Collective. Thank you, everyone.
We want to thank Cam, the weeding lady, but everyone in the neighborhood knows about her, and we want to thank her for helping us and supporting the show. She always
Andre
shares
with
it.
the
Air Filter Change Company.
there you go.
Yes.
We have Teo.
Web Design Ninja and also chance2win.org.
I have Joanne from Tampa Bay Sports Entertainment, JD Coaching, and also she is a realtor. If you need a house, reach out to her. We're surrounded by realtors. And of course, I'm Howard, the unknown drummer and the CFO of South Shore Cleaning and Supply. We want to thank you guys for all the support over the years. We're here for the neighborhood. We're here to take care of everyone. We don't live off your pain. And most importantly, you're keeping my kids employed. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
all.
again, for Charlie, think about everyone, not just yourself. That's,
Man,
I think,
yeah,
pretty
you know,
much his
just,
message.
Be neighborly. It's
Talk.
We have a hard time. We want to fly off the handle. And kudos for Charlie, man. He took a lot of shit and just he was so good at just deflecting it and not getting angry. And I just get angry. So hopefully I can learn from that.
Hopefully everyone can. Good night, everybody. We'll see you
got it,
next
man.
week with some great guests.
Got
Thank
it.
you, everything you
Thanks,
guys do for
everybody.
local businesses too. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, boy, the star of
juice
the
is loose.
show.
Here we go.
He loves my burgers.
South Shore, where the sun shines, golf carts roam, and accidents happen. But your roof, that should be the least of your worries. Steadfast Roofing brings you the best roofing systems, providing you protection even against the toughest storms.
For a roof that stands strong through anything, choose Steadfast. Get the protection you deserve. Call now for your free inspection.